Yeah, errors from both teams. I just want to point out a few things. Don't want to pick on any particular players, but Tom Wright, two forward passes to Harry Potter, one in each half. Both times there were tries scored by Potter, but they were disallowed on the basis of Wright throwing a forward pass. Now, that is pretty basic stuff. It may be his bad side for passing, but at this level, you can't get away with that. And you might even say that to do it twice in one match is almost unforgivable. It could almost warrant being dropped. I mean, Tom Wright is a great player when he's at his best, and he has moments of brilliance, but there are still for me, some concerns. He has rushes of blood and what have you, sometimes doesn't make the right decisions. But anyway, hopefully he can work on his passes out to the right. Joseph Sua'ali'i, he lost possession with his two first touches of the ball, and he was also guilty of missing a tackle that led to Fiji's first try on the stroke of half-time. From Raisi. Speaking of which, I mean, that was a great finish, but there were multiple missed tackles leading up to that. Raisi himself beat, I think, 3 defenders. So poor defence there from the Wallabies. Look, they did get away to a 14-0 lead 25-30 minutes into the match. After that, I think they got a bit complacent and just thought they were going to cruise to victory. And that complacency persisted right through until the final 10 or 15 minutes of the match. Dave Parecki, I was surprised to see him picked at starting hooker to begin with. He missed a few lineouts throws that resulted in lost lineouts. He then went off after a HIA. And his replacement, Pollard, also was guilty of losing 1 or 2 lineouts. But thankfully, looking into the sun late in the game, he was able to find his targets and smartly went for shorter throws there in the lead up to the Wallabies' final try. As I said, a lot of drop balls. There was some great passages of great hands being shown by both teams, but also the Wallabies. But in some cases, they were just guilty of pushing passes that weren't really on. They weren't really the percentage plays. I thought Len Ikitau was excellent. He went off with about 15 or 20 remaining, was replaced by Filippo Danguno. But yeah, I thought Ikitau was excellent. I really think he's a world-class centre, personally. Sadly, Noah Lolesio went off with an injury. It could be a concussion, or it could be a neck issue or whiplash. We'll wait and hear on that. He has suffered a few concussions this season, so that is a